coolest thing ever. I have hopefully this, and I'm about to pay for my groceries with my. That's the coolest thing ever. I have hopefully this, and I'm about to pay for my groceries with my. That's the coolest thing ever.
Put it blatantly to you. The program targets the birth of new babies. So once you have your baby, before your baby leaves the hospital, you no longer get a paper birth. Just put it blatantly to you. The program targets the birth of new babies. So once you have your baby, before your baby leaves the hospital, you no longer get a paper birth certificate, but then you get a digital one that is somehow implanted somewhere on somebody's body. Think about that. But have a listen to this.
The digital ID, which has been a big problem to us for a very long time, is now on a testing mode for the next 2 months. I have been assured by all the stakeholders, led by the ministries concerned, that by December we will be able to launch digital ID, where every Kenyan don't have to carry any paper, plastic or otherwise as an ID. They should be able to be identified digitally.
We're taking things that are genetically modified organisms and we're injecting them in little kids' arms.
Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashim, Rakak, Wadash, Disha'akim, and Trilazil, back with another quick lesson. And this topic is on what? Prophecy, man. And by the opening clips, you can see where we see the men of the Lord, the true men of the Lord, through the spirit and power of Yahweh by Yahweh Shah. You know, Lord willing, we see prophecy coming to pass, man. Starting first and foremost from our teachers, our elders that have been prophesied, been teaching this true meaning of the gospel for over decades, and also their elders that taught them that what the M.O.T.B really means, what the true message of the Bible, what the true message of the Bible was meant for, and what the precepts, the scriptures really mean. And we're moving into what? Day by day, hour by hour, minute by minute, we're moving closer to what the deliverance of the elect and the destruction of Esau Edom's kingdom, which is Babylon the Great, aka America. But before that climax, to say the least, before that climax, there's events, prophecies that have to take place. And one is what? The M.O.T.B, which we see there are stages set in place or policies set in place to implement this digital mark, man. You know, well, this mark that's going to be a system of the digital era, which is all connected by AI, man, you know. And you can see by the Edomite somewhere here in Babylon the Great, aka America, she's at Whole Foods, and she says she's going to pay with her groceries with the palm of her hand, man. So she waves her hand over some device. She's not using a credit card. She's not using cash. She's using only the palm of her hand, and what? She's able to pay for her groceries, man. And then she said, wow, that's, you know, that's amazing or something like that. So that's how they're going to present this to these people, man. Like, it's something convenient. It's a means of modern or advancing in society, man. And also, you see the second clip, you see this female from Kenya stating that at birth, they're going to be targeting the children, the infants at birth, to be implanted with this chip, to say the least, man, at birth. That's what they're going to be doing. So once these children are conceived, they're going to start implanting these children, man, at birth. And they say this is a, as they say it in Kenya, they were saying that's they're going to beginning the test run, the trial runs of this new wave of technology, where they're no longer issuing written birth certificates. Everything is going to be digital, man. A digital ID from these children at the beginning of birth, man. So they're going to be injecting these children with a microchip at the beginning of birth, man. So I'm going to go into the book of Revelation, chapter 13 and 15, Salakia 16. It says, and he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 636. And one word that stuck out to me is when that female representative from Kenya said, she said, the targeted children, or the targeted individuals, man. And she said, use that word target. And let's go into what I'm gonna pull up. Salakia. I pre had this pulled up in advance, the word target. Target. Because you use that word in particular. And we're going to find out what the word target actually means. It says target. It says a person, object, or place selected as the aim of an attack, man. So that right there, when she used that word, she said the targeted babies or individuals. So she used that word in particular, target. So the definition of target means what? A person, object, or place selected as the aim of an attack, man. And then here's the synonyms or the similar words. It says what? Prey, man. Prey, an animal that is caught and killed by another for food, man. So that's what these people are gonna become, prey, man. Basically, that's what Esau Edom, the elites amongst Esau Edom, is doing to you people anyway. Because Esau Edom is a cunning hunter, man. And everybody now is prey, man. You know, because they're trying to implement a new world order where these devils will have complete control. That's why everything when it comes to money is going to be digitalized. Paper currency, coin currency is going to be checks and stuff like that is going to be obsolete. Everything is going to move into what? The digital era, man, the digital age, where they can what? They can manipulate, they can control the assets of you individuals. They don't have to necessarily have permission to deduct anything from your account. They can just automatically take it, you know, or whatever, you know, it may be. They're going to have complete control. There's another word. So like, let me see. Here's another, right here. It's another definition. It says a person or thing right here. So like, a person or thing against whom criticism or abuse is or may be directed, man. So another definition of target is what? A person or thing against whom criticism or abuse is or may be directed. They were the target for a wave of abuse from the press. See, that's what they're doing, man. What? Another word is victim. Subject. That's what people that's pretty much that's what they want you to be, subject. And that's the entire word, subjects of the elites amongst Esau Edom, man. They want you to become subjects, meaning servants, slaves, to say the least, man.
Subject.
It says a person or thing that is being discussed, described, or dealt with. A person or thing that is being discussed, described, or dealt with. Man. They want you to be a subject, man. You know, dealt with. That's how they're going to deal with you, as a subject. Let's go back to Revelation chapter 13. You know, give all credit to Yahweh, while Yahweh Shai through the spirit and power to his teachers that what taught us, which, you know, Lord willing, we are the elect, the body of Yahweh, while Yahweh Shai, man. Lord willing, man. And let's go into what this word, which our elders go into all the time. It's like it.
Strong's G 5480. Charagma.
Said charagma. You know, and what the outline biblical usage says, a stamp or imprinted mark. And they got this individual, which is at the end of the second clip. This individual, Bill Gates, talking about he said that cell phones, there's information circling around that cell phones is going to be obsolete. They're going to use a tattoo in place of a cell phone where you can make calls and things like that. The functions that a cell phone has, they're going to put this on your skin, man. Like that's why would you want a foreign object tatted on your skin? And these people are going to look just like that Edomite female at the beginning, the first clip. Like, she going to be shocked and surprised, amazed. That's how they're going to put it at you people. A lot of these people going to eat it up, man. They're going to think like, nah, man, that's just the way society is moving. You know, out with the old, in with the new. Stop living in the past. We all about advancing. Nah, man, these people have a alternative agenda, man. It's complete control, man. You know, and why would you want to stick something foreign on your body that doesn't is not a part of your body, man? If that was the case, Yahweh Shai would have made us with chips and electronic stuff like that in your body, man. These are foreign objects that are not made to be on the body, man. Let alone having tattoos, you know, which I do, but that was when I was ignorant. I have a quite bit of them, but that was due to my ignorance, man. You know, but the Lord woke me up, you know, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shai, man. But these things are foreign and don't belong in our body, man. Let's go to the point, which is B2. It said thing, carved, sculpture, graven, work. So carved, meaning cutting into the flesh, man. When you carve something, what do? You cut it open, man. So that's what they're going to do. You got numerous videos showing that these individuals are going to these tattoo shops, getting a chip implanted into them, surgically cut and put it in and pretty much injected into them, man, through a needle, a small incision, which that is what, a carving, man. And it says what, a man, man, the number of a man here is wisdom. The number is of a man, roughly paraphrasing, man. Let's go to the Strong's definition. It says charagma. Charagma, from the same as G5482, a sketched, Salakia, etching, i.e. stamp, as a badge of servitude, man. Exactly. That's what they're gonna do. They're gonna stamp you. What it says, hold up, there's another one right here. It says B, it said a mark branded upon horses, man. So what did they do when they put marks on horses or other animals? That brand, and they was doing that back during slavery. They're branding what? Their property. They put this brand on their property so other people will know that, oh, that's so-and-so's property. They branded them, just like animals, man. That's how these devils gonna do, and that's what this mark is pretty much a signification of. Your property of the elites amongst Esau Edom, man. They're gonna brand you with this mark, but these people want to look at it like, oh, this it's just a new wave of technology, innovation. Stop living in the past, going to the future. It's still the same thing they was doing. These devils was doing in the past, man. They was branding their property. The same thing. It's just another, and just like Esau Edom, he's a cunning hunter. You people are prey. It's another way to trap you prey, because they can have what? Complete control of you people, man. And we see that's the age we're moving into. And this is not going to be just in one place like Babylon the Great, aka America. You can see, just like I made a lesson not too long ago, that Mexico is also requiring their citizens to receive a digital ID, man. So that's going to be they're making a requirement in Mexico as we speak, man. So this going to be a global thing, not just in one continent, not just in what they call America, which is Babylon the Great, aka America, confusion at its best. But it's going to be a global thing. That's why you see it's mentioning, talking in what? Also Africa, Kenya. That's why I brought out that video, man. It's going to be a global thing, man. And I'm going to end it off there, man. Hope the body was edified, man. Give all praises and honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashim Rakah Wadash. Respect to our teachers, man. And this is Yahweh, by Yahweh Shai servant, man. A drill of zeal, Lord willing. I'll be back with another lesson. Till next time. Till next time, stay prepared, prayed up. And shalom, man.